He
Look,
requested it. The other one, they doing the kick though.
look, they only going to the Democratic cities who oppose Trump. You ain't said something to piss them off, so we're gonna send the National Guard over there. Man, that's an intimidation
I
tactic.
mean, yeah, I think it's a tit for tat, but I mean, hell, you can't. I mean, I live in a Democratic state, and hell, the crime is crazy in L.A. County. Yeah, can't nobody say it's not. People say, "Oh, the crime is
Crime is
down."
crazy everywhere.
It is, but you know, like, come on, man, make this make sense. They say in L.A., say from the 90s, where every year the murder rate at the end of the year was over 1,000. You know, they say now, okay, it's down to like a couple hundred. That's still bad. A couple hundred people getting murdered.
You think it's gonna get
So,
zero?
like I say, I mean, you want to try to get it to that. I mean, that's why I say, like, you telling me it's okay. You should get used to your environment. If it's bad, just continue to survive it and hope you make it the next day. That's how everybody should live. That's what you're saying.
No, I ain't saying that. But if you get a large number of people in one area, undoubtedly it's gonna happen.
I think it should be a
That's just
double
human
approach:
nature.
heavier policing and um, social programs, job programs. You got to do both, but we affected by crime a lot. You know what I'm saying? We don't like criminals, so lock their ass up. You know what I'm saying? Some of them just buck wild, killing for no reason. They don't care if they black, you black, whoever. They just on some predator type shit. But if policing alone is not the answer, I agree with that. But you can't go without heavy-handed policing when shit get out of hand. But you have to have certain social programs to balance it out, like the iron fist and the velvet glove approach. You know.
Yeah, you're right. And you know, speaking of that, just happening right there in y'all backyard, talking about Russ and Cool Daddy. I'm gonna show y'all this, but before I show y'all this, let me get this out the way. No copyright infringement intended. This video is for educational purposes only. The audio belongs to its rightful owners. And this is happening right here in y'all backyard. Y'all check this out.
Yeah, it did all start here, and the Sugar Land Police and the Houston Police, the messaging is slightly different, but it all leads to what started here. We're on Styles and Dairy Ashford. I'm gonna get out of the way. Carol, look at where we are. We're right next to the grill on the 13,000 block, and you see that white SUV. That's the SUV that the woman was found dead in. This started about 12:30 when police got the call. A woman was killed in this shooting. Suspect, police drove away. We're still trying to figure out the identification of the woman, and we're trying to see if there's any surveillance video or eyewitnesses that could give us more information about this shooting. But we did speak with Sugar Land PD earlier this afternoon before it was confirmed from HPD that these shootings were connected.
Officers located a female victim in a vehicle with several gunshot wounds to her body. Officers administered medical aid until EMS arrived on scene. The female was transported to the medical center where she was shortly after pronounced deceased.
This is going on right there in y'all neck of the woods, Russ. And you telling me this is the type of stuff we're supposed to just overlook and continue to live with? I mean, I'm gonna speak from LA standpoint. That type of shit right there is going on every day out here.
Shit going on every day out here, but what the hell the National Guard gonna do about that?
So you
That's
don't
not
think
appropriate.
you don't think they'll do no better than HPD?
Hell no. That's just, I mean, those are incidents of individuals who they were gonna do that shit regardless of whether HPD, National Guard, or anybody else was there.
Yeah,
I don't think that would have deterred it.
Crime did calm down in D.C. when they brought the National Guard and the federal police in, just to show a force sometime make a fool change his mind. You know, and I don't know if necessarily the National Guard need to be brought in Houston, but if places like Memphis, they leading the nation in murders every year. Places like Chicago leading the nation. Obviously, the local police and local ideas not working. You know, whether it's a Democrat mayor or not, black people want to be safe in their own community. You know, understand me? We shouldn't allow ourselves to be unsafe and resist what's happening just because it's Trump. You know, if it was Obama sending them in when it's out of control, I would support it.
Yeah. And also, people got to look at where's their money going. You got some of these cities, you know, say like LA, LAPD officers and other Beverly Hills police officers, they make nice salaries. They almost make six figures just off the regular salary without overtime. So I say that to say this, when you got people making this type of money and your streets aren't any safer, doesn't it seem like you as the taxpayer is getting robbed? What you think about that, Don? Seeing it in LA if you own?
Hey, I mean, yeah, you need police, but whom should send them out there? Me personally, you know what? Anybody think that Trump is doing anything for our benefit? You highly delusional. You're delusional because he ain't doing nothing, absolutely nothing for the benefit of black people in his agenda. You know, his dad was in the Klan. He was in the Klan. Ain't nothing on there on his agenda for us. But you know what? The other things that he's doing, the Latinos and stuff like that, that's not for us. That's for them. That's for them because they're the ones that brought them in. They're the ones that did the replacement theory with our people, you know, to replace us for somebody else. And so now that it's getting out of control, you want to get it under control. But he's never done nothing for our benefit. Believe that. He ain't talking about black women in Congress and calling them wigaboos and stuff like that because he like black women.
I mean, to me, anybody who can endorse Charlie Kirk as some type of national hero, I mean, I've lost all faith in anything that he does. Period. This is like we're on the verge of a totalitarian. Yes, exactly. Government. I mean, Trump runs everything at this point. The whole idea of checks and balances have went out the window. All he got to do now is call martial law, and we pretty much stuck, and it's going to be whatever Trump say.
But it's also like what I was telling people before, and I said this before he got in office when I was reading 2025. I said, you know what? One thing he's going to do, which he's already doing it, he's firing all the generals, firing all the admirals, firing everybody in all of the militaries and putting in loyalists as the commanders. You know, so if that ain't not opening up somebody's eyes, I don't know what to say. You know, I think the least of our worries is the Latinos because when you have Mr. Charlie in charge of every facet of the militaries, what the fuck you think he's gonna unleash those on? Get the fuck out of here.
I don't think no white man gonna save us, whether he's Democrat or Republican. Having faith in a Democratic white man is just as delusional. They're not running this country for our benefit. However, when they're doing things to benefit themselves and then happen to benefit us tangentially, I support it. You understand me? I don't think Trump gonna save me. I don't expect him to. Biden mentor was a Klansman. You know what I'm saying? Robert Byrd, Senator Byrd. So they both two wings of the same bird. However, on a local level, we competing with people for jobs we shouldn't be competing with, which is illegal aliens. So I'm glad they're getting up out of here. And these YNs who are out of control, you know what I'm saying, who can't read on grade level, all they want to do is straight drill music and live that shit and live the street life. They out of control. Now, if they empower us to clean up the community, we could do that. Make it where we get our drop squad together and we won't go to jail. We won't have to rely on the government, but they're not gonna do that. So any tangential benefit we get, I support it.
Mr. Charles said he's right. They'll believe a white Democrat, but not a Republican.
I don't believe none of them. It's not even about a Republican or a Democrat thing, but I don't believe politicians in general. All of them is there for their own self-interest. So they get up there and sell you the song and dance as this is a democracy, and really the only people in control are the elite.
Democracy, the only definition of democracy is money. That's what democracy is about, money. Individuals' money. And you're talking about the one percenters, if you ask me, not the little billionaires. They just now go ahead.
No, but when y'all say it's about money, that's what I mean. Like when it comes down to your safety and you're a taxpayer in your city, it's about your money being utilized the right way. Now, how much money do these people make? And you still got to deal with all this crime. You still make a call and it takes like 20, 30 minutes for a car to arrive, and they're only 2 minutes away. I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't people, when are people going to start to feel like they're getting somebody stealing from them?
They start a fire over here, and you look at the fire over here, you look at the broken window over there, but you're not looking where you should be looking. You look in these other neighborhoods, not these neighborhoods, but if you look in Mr. Charlie's neighborhood, you see they don't have no damn tagging over there. They don't have potholes in their streets. They don't have none of that shit. Paint all over the place, shootings. They don't have none of that shit. None of it. Go to Beverly Hills. Go to some of them rich places and look around. You don't see none of that shit. Yet the same tax dollars that's cleaning up those places are the tax dollars that's supposed to be cleaning up these places.
True.
Well, that goes to say about people who vote. We keep voting the wrong people in. When even local legislation, a lot of people don't pay attention to their local politicians who are in control over stuff like this. What you talk about, like I always encourage Russ to be a politician. It take the average everyday person who know these streets, know these neighborhoods, and know what it needs. But these people don't want to do it. So you got to deal with the people who don't even live in that neighborhood. Like some of our local politicians in L.A. don't even live in the district they're supposed to be in, but they represent it. So and it's also too speaking of, speaking of the like L.A., check this out. This is the shit that's going on out here.
Copper thief strikes again. Bad accident this morning. Corner of Gage in Normandy, South L.A. Check it out. You have an injured elderly woman here.
Just passing through, we out here. This is the corner of Gage in Normandy. Apparently, someone stole the copper out of the street lighting units. This lady was hit. Somebody hit her and took off. That is her car over there. Look at that. Lights are out on the intersection. Cars are still flying down here, not knowing what's going on until they get up close. Be safe if you're coming towards this intersection. It's west of the 110. We out in the streets.
Apparently the other driver did stop. He had to. His car was too damaged. Drunk tow truck drivers fighting over who gets to take the car. Crazy night. West of the 110. Yep.
A copper is worth a pretty penny.
Yeah, I'm telling. These dudes took the copper from every corner of that, and it wasn't no street lights, so the cars was just, they didn't even know it was lights on that corner. Just ran into each other. But what was so crazy was, the lady who was sitting right there. I guess I don't know who that was that came to check on her, but the lady asked, "Could you guys stay there with her? I got to run to get her paperwork or something like that." But she never came back. She left that lady there by herself.
She was probably illegal damn self.
So I was like, "That's crazy," like this man. That shit was just out jogging and saw that. I was like, "Wow, man." I hope she was all right. She had a little blood coming from the face, but what tripped me out was the tow truck driver there, the little guy in the white shirt. Uh, he was pretty intoxicated, and he's trying to start a fight because the police and I guess the people involved in the accident were communicating with another driver, which was a Hispanic guy, and he's mad because like, oh man, they ain't trying to give us no business. The other tow truck driver, who's a brother, like, you need to calm down, man. Police is here. You faded, talking about putting some work. like bro, and then the cop said, "You seem a little upset. Is everything all right, sir?" And I'm like, bro, that's the last thing you want to do is be speaking to these people, man.
They stole the copper from under one of my
Yeah.
mama rent houses. All the plumbing was copper. It was an old house. And one of the neighbors called,
Yeah,
see, they got water skeet from
yeah.
under your house. She went over there, all the pipes under the house gone, because they paying high dollar for copper at them scrap yards.
I mean, that's not even a new crime. I mean, like a lot of these new developments, especially here, they had to put up security cameras and have guards out there because these crackheads would come through there and clean them out at nighttime.
They see a lick, they see a new subdivision. Oh, we gonna get them when nighttime
Yeah, they
comes.
cleaning them out. Yeah, they in there.
Shit, it ain't even crackheads doing that.
No, it ain't crackheads. Hey, they got they over there stealing the people's tombstones from their graves and stuff. The ones that got the copper ones,
And them
the
catalytic
copper faces,
converters, they getting them too,
the
boy.
copper
They
faces.
getting them catalytic converters off them cars.
Yep. Yeah, people was dying.
Well, hey,
behind them
well
things.
they put a big stop to that in California because like Russ said, people was dying about that, and these dealers or whoever was buying them, they put a clamp down on them. Y'all purchasing these stolen converters, so they started hitting them, and it slowed it down in California.
Yeah, they take their business. They get caught doing that. No more business for them.
No more money for you.
Well, like I say, the local and the federal government know when to clamp down on certain things they want to. You know what I'm saying? Like Mr. Terry Anderson said about this problem that's happening now. He said you make it to where people can't, live, and they don't want to be there. And that goes anywhere. If you don't feel welcome somewhere, you're not gonna come.
Oh yeah, like the truck driver rule they changed for non-domicile CDL. Boy, there's all kind of videos. Them Indians and them illegal Mexicans are the ones who got DACA. They complaining like a motherfucker. They can't get renewed. Oklahoma, once they last weekend, they did a sting. They arrested 125 truck drivers coming through in one weekend.
Well, now out here,
I saw that.
Everything in English at the DMV. Everything at the DMV is in English now. It ain't gonna be in multiple languages no more. If you can't read English, you won't get a license.
Yeah, because the license is damn near backdoor way to pseudo citizenship. Because if you got an official license, that open up doors to all other type of shit.
Yeah. Just think about a lot of them can't even read English.
So if you can't read English, buy homes, purchase cars, rent a house.
How you gonna know what says
do not enter
earlier if you can't read English?
Yeah, that fool did a U-turn. I'm still tripping off that in Florida. He did that U-turn and killed them people. He couldn't even read the sign, no U-turn, or the symbol. He was a bold motherfucker making that U-turn 70 miles an hour with a big truck.
Fuck, he don't need to be driving.
It ain't it's not his first time. You know, they show videos of other drivers days after that doing this, people catching them. Look at this guy, you know, doing a U-turn in the middle of in the road. See, you can't do that in California because we don't have access to the other lane like that. So, you know, once you here, you might have to go 3 miles before you get off. Yeah, that's wild though, man. But I mean, hey, you know, all it takes is one incident to shed a light on something like that. That one guy, that one incident burnt that whole trucking industry.
Real talk. Truckers are starting to make more money
People
again.
Exactly. The price is going
well,
up on Lowe's now.
Yeah, like you said. Hey, matter of fact, I got a video on YouTube, man. It's about it's a Mexican truck driver. He was talking about a lot of the you know, a lot of the rules and regulations that the average driver don't know about, who don't have a CDL. But he was in Louisiana, and he basically said that he's lost 3 trucks behind drivers coming in the country who's supposed to drop a load and go back, but they don't. They just stay here and undercutting people. So if you know it's 2,000 per load, they'll take it for 500. So that, you know, it's hurting the people here. So I said it's something, man. It was crazy,
Yeah.
man.
That was a result of NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement, put in a law by Bill
Yeah.
Clinton, where they basically merged
Yeah.
Canada, United States, and Mexico. You know, when we were growing up, you didn't see no Mexican truck drivers driving from Mexico City all the way up to Houston or wherever in the United States. NAFTA changed that. But the rule was you drop your load, you bring it from Mexico, and you carry your ass back. But like you say, they stay, pick up 4 or 5 more loads and undercut. And the brokers were letting them do it because they could pay them less and keep more in their pocket. But they shutting out American drivers in the process.
True that. True.
Yeah. That's exactly what's going on. And you know, he said some of them stay here for 6 months, even longer, living illegally. And he pointed it out. He said, look, he was walking around a lot. He said he right off the I-10 freeway in Louisiana. He said he was at a truck stop, and he said, look, new truck. And the way you could tell is they have 2 sets of plates. Usually the plates are, you know, 2 blue stripes at the top and white in the center. Those are the plates of drivers who are supposed to drop a load and go back. But he said they end up staying. But it's just crazy. He said, you know, you can look on the YouTube page, the West of the 110 YouTube. It's on the shorts. You can check it out. And he said, you know, basically saying it's not like you're trying to, you know, be evil, you know what I'm saying, and don't want to see nobody else survive. But he said, hell, he said he lost 3 big rigs, you know, behind that. So you know you losing money if you got multiple trucks and you lost 3 of them. But if nobody gonna pay attention, I mean, it's going to continue to happen. It's simple as that. You know, what you think about that, Don? I know you see a lot of trucks on the road. I know a lot of trucks be on the 710. You know what I'm saying? How all y'all feel about being on the road now with all this CDL scandal shit going on?
A little safer. Is completely safe now? Because they still, you know, people still running it. They still running it. They trying to make their living too. But you know, I think people that agreeing with it got. If one of your loved ones get in an accident with one of them, you shouldn't complain if you think that should be happening. If a person can't read English, something's bound to happen. When it says "do not enter," they probably translate it as straight ahead. You know, so
well,
match the gas, go faster.
Hey, and it's funny y'all said that, because in my area they having a lot of construction going on where they have signs up saying, you know, the streets are blocked where you can't go through. And I was on one of the streets where I was parking, and you know, I seen a lady just flying by me, and I'm saying to my, then she slammed on the brakes, then had the bag all the way up in the street, and I said to myself, I mean, I couldn't tell what she was. I just knew she wasn't black or white, and I'm like, you don't see these big ass signs that saying road closed? People can't read.
Yeah, real talk.
Reading is fundamental. But there's a lot of kids. I was a school teacher for 7 years, and that's the biggest problem. Kids reading on their grade level. See, even reading 2 grades below their grade level would be better. Some of them in middle school and high school reading on the elementary level, man, it's astonishing because reading is the base of all knowledge. You got to know how to read for reading, history, math, science, whatever. Everything has instructions or is written down, and I don't understand how they graduating and can't read. So we got a lot of functioning
But look at,
illiterate people roaming around because I ain't taught in 9 years. So that's
but I
9 years
know,
worth of kids who can't read.
but I know you guys see the difference as far as when they're walking their kids to school and stuff like that. Are their kids going to? If you notice, they don't look for, like when we was growing up, we was taught to look for cars and to stop and look all 4 ways. They don't look. They just walk. And they wonder why all of them getting hit by a lot of them getting hit by cars. Because their parents, you know, they're not used to saying they didn't go to school to where they were taught look for cars. Something's very simple. As simple as look for cars. They don't. You see them sometimes they got their eyes pointing at the ground or wandering off somewhere else.
Yeah, reading is a safety issue also. Like when we were in school, we learned through phonics. Ooh, I, we sounded out the letters, which made words, which made sentences. It shocked me when I was teaching. They removed phonics from the curriculum. They some old new fancy way they teaching kids how to read. That's probably why a lot of them not getting it. You got to sound that shit out. Look at the letter, and they don't do that shit no more. So I don't know, man, but I know reading is a problem.
Shit, and what's crazy is some people don't even care to hide it from people anymore. Hell, I can't remember where I was at, but I was standing in line behind some dude and he had to fill something out, and he was in there just nonchalantly chopping it up with people. Hey, what's going on, bro? How you doing? Just chopping it up. He had woo woo speaking to everybody. Then when he got up there, he said, "Yeah, this sign right here, fill this out." And she got up and walked away. The lady behind the desk, he turned around to me. He said, "Hey, bro, hey, help me out real quick." And he was like, "Yeah, man, she want me to fill this shit out." And I was like, "All right." And he like, "Yeah, what up? Yeah, like what you want me to put?" I said, "Well, you got to put your name, your address, and sign." And he's all right, thanks. And I said, "Damn, I'm like, man, this dude got on like $600 worth of clothes." You know what I'm saying? Sit, and I'm like, he didn't know where his name go.
Money don't make you smart.
Yeah. Money got nothing to do with your intelligence.
Yeah, it don't. It don't at all. But society has made some people think that as long as they uphold a certain image that they can get by.
And society is
I
failing
mean,
people, you know. But you was talking about them protesters. I was looking at what's going on in Chicago, right? A lot of
yeah,
them protesters, the local people tell you, they say they not even from here. They got people, they
yeah,
bust people in, flying them in to go protest them, and people with Antifa and all type of shit. It be upper middle class white folks out there protesting and shit. I'm like, and it's getting more and more dangerous. Somebody gonna wind up dying. They already popped, shot a Mexican girl and a Mexican dude up there. Shit, they boxing in ice cars like they go do a citizen's arrest on ice. That motherfuckers trip.
yeah. And I mean, you still got a couple more years of this to go. Like I tell people, this is the first year, not even the first full year.
And you still
So a
got
lot of
three
people think
plus
that
years.
is easing out, huh?
You got 3+ years, maybe, if you're lucky.
I mean, but my question I have to people, especially in the black community, like, or I've asked this before, are you doing any better or worse now? Just you ain't got to answer that question, but just saying on a personal level, look at yourself, your own finances. Are you doing worse now that Biden is out of office?
Yes, she is.
I want my stimulus
I
check.
mean,
When they gonna send me my stimulus check? Goddamn, give me 2 of them.
Look, I'm not doing any better. Shit, Trump ain't did shit. It ain't improved nothing. I put it like that.
Well, a lot of people, particularly people on Social Security and Medicare, when that shit hit them, then you're gonna see a big motherfucking change. You're gonna see a big motherfucking change.
now let me ask you this, man. Well, what do you think about that, man? Should people? I know people who have 401ks and other little retirement savings and stuff, aside from just relying on certain stuff, but you still got a a lot of people out here who probably didn't got their property paid and stuff like that. So they just want to retire with what they have and gonna try to live off their little social security and stuff. What do you got to say to people thinking like that?
What you mean? What I got to say? It's their decisions. I hope they know their own finances. Shit. But to each their own. Shit. What are your goals when you retire?
But you still got people thinking like that, and saying that's people thinking like that is detrimental to a movement because they don't think of nothing but mediocre shit all the time. Like, that's why they say having certain people in your circle with mind frames like that, people like that, what I'm saying? It's not always good for people who trying to uplift a large amount of people if you still got a large amount thinking like that basic.
You gotta damn near create your own retirement. That's my mindset. I'm down here trying to gather up as many rent houses as I can, so when I do retire, I could live off of that residual income shit because Social Security might be insolvent by the time we reach retirement, So I'm in the mindset state I have to create my own retirement and not even look for nothing else.
Pretty much.
And I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the mind frame people should have. Like you still have a lot of people out here where I've seen that in California who still just trying to rely off retiring off their little whatever they're gonna get and get the little social security or whatever. It's like, come on, man. People got to snap out of that shit. You got to get in that mind frame. If it ain't rental property, something that's gonna bring in money. You know what I'm saying? Legitly, not no bullshit.
Yeah. Maybe you're legit for about 2 hours or so.
I honestly think
we can hit one bank. We can't rob one bank, man. Just one.
Oh, just one.
And tell you the truth. And for some of the people who wish on they lotto retirement, some of y'all spending more money playing lotto than you're actually winning.
Yeah.
I mean, who really thinks playing the lotto is a realistic retirement plan? I mean, if that's your idea, you already got a
you already lost.
Nobody does that.
You already lost.
Yeah, you already lost. If that's your retirement plan, shit.
Right, I owe you. Look, I'm gonna pay you back later when I win the lottery. Okay.
Real talk.
And you see that though. You see some of these retired guys. That's all they do is spend all their little money on scratchers and all this. Be at the store with, I seen that your total Mr. Such and Such is $235. I said, man, if you spending $235, shit, you don't need to try to win no lotto.
Wow.
Man, shit, to each their own. I don't condone it.
And then got the nerve.
Make you happy, shit. Well, whatever. That's your money. That's
your true. You right. Shit. But that trips me out. You spend then at $300 on lotto, but buy a $4 bottle of E&J.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. I bought 2 lotto tickets Today I got $475.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
That was a good lick.
Yeah, that,
We
I
say
ain't
went
gonna buy
right
no
to the
alcohol
money.
with it. You sick motherfucker.
You just go buy just a little heroin, not no alcohol.
Hitting the blade tonight. He hit
Give
the
me,
blade tonight. Right?
give me,
Yeah.
give me that rubber band to tie around my wrist.
Oh, hit the blade tonight. Shit. That Figueroa.
What they say? They pulled an 82-year-old man over on Fig the other day, and they said, "What you doing out here, son?" He said, "Son, listen, I'm old enough to be your granddad, and this is the closest place to heaven on earth." And they let him go.
Shit, yeah. It should, yeah. I agree. Let that old man go. What the fuck you doing?
Yeah, let that old man make it, man. He's trying to get him a little bit.
Yep, let that old man make it. Shit. I hope I'm out there at 82. Shit.
I mean, I'm doing good if I'm on a
For
Blade
real.
82.
Yeah, I'm doing
That's
damn good.
funny.
Shit. I'm doing damn good. I got plenty of energy and plenty of life for me. Shit.
Right? I got money to buy the pussy and my dick get hard enough to fuck it.
Oh, it sounds like there's some good things going on there.
I don't know about that. 80-some years old, he probably end up gonna get robbed.
Well,
Shit, hey, never
today,
know,
but
man. He
the
probably out
fact
there
that
tearing
it's
up
on
backs.
my mind. Look, the fact that it's on my mind, that's encouraging. Shit.
Hey, D. He said he gonna pass by, and if it happened to stiff up, he gonna stop.
I felt
What
it
the
moving.
fuck?
Shit, I felt it moving.
What the fuck?
That motherfucker
Oh man,
jumped, man.
but hey, people in LA, you got a storm coming tonight. They already announced on the news they evacuating the eat and burn areas, the Palisade fire. So if you got
Yeah.
people up there, check on you. If you're in those areas, be cautious because they do expect heavy mudslides over there. Because I don't know if we're gonna get a taste of that rain that just hit Arizona area. But I was on the phone with Yogi earlier, and he said Tempe got hit hard with microbursts. Trees got pulled out of the ground and stuff like that. So we might get a little taste of that through the overnight hours out here. So y'all make y'all store runs, go get what you need, because I know some of y'all who ain't got to work tomorrow, gonna want to have a sip, and if you ain't got it, it's gonna be raining, and you ain't gonna want to get it.
As you say, country, they ain't gonna want to drink nothing, huh?
They ain't gonna want to drink nothing. You know what I'm saying? And not patronizing these people, but a lot of people want to order in. Sometimes get up off your ass and go get it. Some of these places that you can go get certain stuff from, or like some shit from the store. Some people are literally 100 steps from a store, but they will drive.
Sure.
And that's real. You know what I'm saying?
Did Atlanta win, Russ?
Yeah.
Yeah. Penix did it.
What up, Fred? Got my boy, my big cuz down there in Crime Bluff, Arkansas. What y'all? Hey man, what time is 9? Going on 10 o'clock down there in Crime Bluff.
You call it crime buff?
They say there's a lot of crime down there in Pine Bluff, so they call it Crime Bluff. Hey, speaking of Pine Bluff, that's a pass through from cats coming from Chicago, St. Louis down into the Texas area. So you get a lot of shit going through out there. Damn, matter of fact, yeah, I think it's homecoming weekend out there. You know what I'm saying? Like UAPB homecoming down there in Arkansas. Shout out to the Golden Lions down there. My pops was an alumni down there, but I guess that's when it was Arkansas AM and N, when they didn't have no face masks on the helmets. It was just a little leather helmet, I think.
Yeah.
We say Don was there.
You're a sick man. You're a sick man.
Hey man, we coming out of this bye week. You know what I'm saying? We coming out of this bye week. Texans gonna go up to Seattle. off of that win against the Ravens. People say, "Oh, the Ravens was hurt." I don't want to hear that. You still had DeAndre Hopkins. You still had Derrick Henry, who the Ravens speculations online, rumors that they might be cutting ties with the $104 million running back, which I'll take him in Houston. Shout out to Arian Foster for being inducted to the Hall of Fame. One of the best running backs to ever touch the field.
What the
His
hell?
story was, hey,
Get the hell out of here.
Hey, you gonna say Arian Foster wasn't no good running back?
He ain't one of the best.
Hey man, hey, he was one of
What
the best.
He was good.
No,
He was
no.
good.
Hey,
He was
listen,
good. He
no,
was good, but
I
he
didn't say
wasn't
the
one of
best
the
out of.
best.
No, I don't mean the best out of other running backs. I said he was one of the best to touch the field. You know, you get a lot of running backs that go out there who couldn't do half the shit he did. All right, let me ask you this. Since y'all some football, what's up, Yogi?
What's going down? What's going down?
What?
Yeah, I'm late to the fiasco.
Same old, man. Hey, would you take a young LaDainian Tomlinson or Arian Foster in his prime?
LaDainian Tomlinson.
I'll probably take LT. If I had to say off the top of my head, I don't think I'm. Well, yeah, I'll probably take LT.
Give me Mike Allstott.
That one.
Look, I'm from Houston and I'll take LT. Shit.
Give me Mike Allstott.
A fullback?
I'm just joking, man.
I like the All-Star,
Yeah.
though.
All-Star, All-Star was
I
a beast,
him.
though. I liked him for Tampa Bay.
All-Star was a
him and Dunn was a hell of a 1-2 punch.
Yep.
Yeah. That was my squad when they won.
Couldn't hold on to the damn ball, though.
But LaDainian had a better career. He was a better back than Foster. Foster had, about 1-2 good years?
Yeah, he had about a couple good years, but he had a lot of injuries. Because, Texans, it's my squad, but they line wasn't always the best. So, he had to play a lot of, get away from people. He said he had 14 surgeries. That's why he only played 8 years. So he was like, shit, that's a good career. You only play 8 years as a running back, and you only had a couple good ones out of the 8, and you get inducted in the Hall of Fame?
He ain't in the Hall of Fame, boy.
He ain't. I could have swore they just put him up to be inducted.
No, I don't think he even in the conversation. Shit.
He in his high school Hall of Fame.
Oh, Tennessee, maybe. He was Tennessee.
Well,
he ain't in no NFL. He ain't in no damn NFL Hall of Fame.
That's diabolical. Said high school.
No, I didn't say he's in. Ain't he's on the ballot to be?
No,
he made the ballot.
Who? Arian Foster.
Arian Foster.
Let's check that fact.
Yeah, check it out. Shit. Yeah, he's been nominated for the class of 2020.
He got 2026, but he hasn't been. So he just got nominated this year.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I know he made the ballot.
Well, that's actually for next year's class.
Hey, we'll take it. We got one. We need another one. He could be the second after Andre Johnson.
It'll be J.J. Watt.
Yeah, J.J. Watt. I forgot about Watt. I ain't gonna knock what Watt did. I mean, hell, I wish Watt would have came a few years later. Maybe he could have still probably been there, but we're gonna see, man. My Seahawks buddies invited me to their bar out here in Culver City, California. He said, wear your Texans jersey. I said, I'm not coming over there with you drunk MFs. That's all Seahawks fans that want me to wear a Texan jersey. But when we kick that ass, then y'all gonna be wanting to fight and shit.
Whoop their ass, man. You want me to come with you, man?
No, not in Culver City.
I'll bring my Rams jersey. We can make this a party.
Not Down in Culver City, man. They go down over there, man. Hey, damn, man, I forgot, man. The Dodgers, they
Yeah, they
was
playing right
playing
now.
today.
I think I don't know if the game is just about over. It was the Dodgers was up 2-0. I just checked. It was like the bottom of the ninth.
2-1.
Game's
2-1.
2-1. They were just 2-0, but these funny ass umpires, they ain't calling it like they calling on the other side. So it's it's shady. It's shady.
Man.
I
Hey,
know the Mariners are up 2-0 on the Blue Jays.
as they should be.
They beat them 10-3 today. Or 2-0.
Real quick. Hey, Don, man. I got something you might remember, man. Y'all check this shit out real quick.
So you did what?
I voted for my own job loss.
And did what, like a...
The damn fool.
That's how your typical lady look after church on Monday.
I have one fucking problem, Mr. Johnson. I fucking problem, Mr. Johnson.
The little latch door, but it came open. And as I turned, he had that Polish sausage in his mouth. Whoa. It was protruding out. And he was trying to move and it was wiggling. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? And Mike, maybe, I don't know where he got the white stuff up. I think he had some, what you call that stuff?
Hey, what you say? That was a throwback from the hood humor days, man. That shit. Hey, that was a cold story, man. We had a sick coworker who used to play with his food, literally.
That's nice.
Oh.
What shit y'all got going on out there, man? What kind of shit y'all got going on out there in California, man?
Wow, man. Wow.
And you know what's so crazy? I'm glad some of the rules are changed because stuff like that used to be allowed, man. This was, a guy who allegedly used to go in the, the back. He lived an alternative lifestyle and, would be pleasing himself. And so, it was just crazy. I'm glad they eliminated a lot of this shit that's going on.
Hey, it's sounding like what's his name? He went ahead and told him he was on his lunch break, huh?
Oh man, the shit people would do for money, man. They had a guy who needed money, so people, oh man, come up with some shit. Man, we had a big fat guy that just came out of the bathroom, taking his his daily shit. So they went and rubbed the sneaker around in the toilet that he just finished shitting out of, and the dude ate it for $50.
What?
Yeah. Took it and ran it in the toilet where that shit was and swallowed it up. And then told everybody, don't tell nobody, don't tell management. He said, I'll tell them I was on my lunch. He said, I'll tell them I was on my lunch break.
What the hell wrong with you?
We used to call that dude Fear Factor.
Shit y'all got going out there, man. That's
Y'all hiring mentally challenged people and shit and taking advantage of them.
What kind of niggas work at your job?
For real.
What the fuck up, man? Wait a minute. Keep my ass in Arizona. I'm all right, man. Y'all got it. Desert, man. It's too much going on. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it, man. I'm in Phoenix, man. It is good.
Well,
man. Yeah.
those are the same people when you getting on an aircraft is taking care of you.
See, look, I don't even catch. I don't even catch flights. I'm good. I'm scared of heights. I don't got no business on no fucking plane. No. And plus, the motherfucker going down too much for me, man. You got it, man. I get my.
What'd you say for the record? That guy wasn't from California. He moved here from Colorado, working in California.
All right. I'll give y'all a pass on that one. I'm glad that was clarified up. I was gonna say y'all got a lot of freaky ass niggas out there, but I ain't gonna get on y'all head today, not today. But yeah, Colorado niggas, yeah, I got some explaining to do. Y'all got some explaining to do.
Well, they're oysters and bull balls, so they down to eat that.
I mean, but he brought it to California. It was accepted. I just want to put that on the table. It was accepted. It was not rejected. It was accepted. I just want to throw that out there real quick. Niggas let him do that shit, man.
I didn't put any money in that pot, so I don't,
Nigga, I almost spit my motherfucking drink out.
What about Don? Hey, Don, you threw about 10 in that pot on that, did you?
You threw some money in there, dog?
No.
What did he say? Shit.
Yeah.
Don said, shit. I ain't putting no motherfucking money in that damn pot. Oh, man.
Oh, man. Well, like I say, shit, damn, we've been up about almost an hour, man. Hey, like I say, man, we got Russ down there, man. If y'all need an attorney, y'all check the man out.
You're in traffic, you're at a red light, you get an unexpected ass kicking, road rage at its best. You need legal advice and action. Call us now, Stringfellow Taylor and Associates, 888-777-LEGAL.
Well, I don't got that connection. Somebody need to send that to me, man. Russ, what's going on, man? Well, I ain't got the commercial, man.
Shit, I forgot the commercial. Please send it to him. Shit.
I send it.
I don't even have a copy of it.
I know a couple.
Man, you do got a copy of it.
Well,
man, you gotta make sure it's safe, fam.
Man, hey, before we get off here, man, I want to get y'all opinion on this. Y'all check this out, man. Apparently, this dude, suffered major injuries. I think passed away in the care of the police. But y'all check this out.
First uncovered months ago, the officer who sounded the alarm about what he calls a cover-up was arrested today.
Yeah, I just spoke to him, Brad, and he told me he'd do it all over again. Even though he's been charged with 2 counts of official misconduct, he says he'd do it for Eric Lurie's family and for justice. Joliet Police Sergeant Javier Escueda walked out of the Kendall County Jail this afternoon. Escueda is the man who blew the whistle on the death of Eric Lurie and his treatment in the back of a police squad. He alleged his department tried to cover up the video, and now Escueda faces felony charges and could spend up to 5 years in prison. CBS 2 investigators broke the story this summer. This is what Escueda had to say exclusively to us back then.
Seeing that video was so disturbing, I cried. Every day having to live with that was a hard thing, knowing that this administration was probably going to do nothing about it.
So he was suffocating?
In my opinion, anybody would suffocate in that situation.
Wake up! You believe wholeheartedly that there was an attempt to cover all this up?
Yes, I do. 100%. I did the right thing. I'm a good, honest cop.
Are you concerned? Do you fear that they're going to come after you?
Only person I fear is God. That's it. Another man I don't fear. If they're going to come after me, have at it.
And this is what Escueda has to say now.
I want justice for Eric Lurie. I want to see officers in this country come out and tell the truth. Be brave like that star that goes with you, with the oath you took. If there's anything like this going on, come out and tell the truth so the world and this country will know that there are good cops out there.
Can I run my bath water now? What water now?
What y'all think about that, man?
Could you say tomorrow? Water just down.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
It's cold, man. I mean, it's cold. It
That's
happens,
that's
man. And
police though, bro. That's normal police shit, but he blew the whistle. He blew the whistle, and they charged him with which is wild because they don't mention, they don't. The thing that stuck out about that story was that there was no mention of any repercussions to the cops who committed that act. It was only on the motherfucker who blew the whistle on the act. So that stood out to me about that.
Yeah, I found that pretty interesting too. The guy that blew the whistle is facing time for something, but I guess at the time he was a part of it.
I mean, either way, because just like the crazy thing about when things of this nature happen with the police, essentially everyone in the family of said victim always get paid off. The shit goes away. You never hear. We already know what's gonna happen. They're gonna go get 100 M's, however many M's. That family's gonna be good. You took a loss, but they're gonna take the money. You know what I'm saying? And we know, a civil suit gonna be happening, a criminal trial is gonna happen, which probably won't amount to anything, but in the civil side, at least they'll get some money out of it. And that's the unfortunate reality. Like, none of these police officers really go do like a hard fucking time. Like, more money is paid than the amount of time that they serve in like prison. When they're in there.
I agree with you. A criminal is a criminal, whether they're a police officer or civilian. That's criminal activity, criminal behavior, and they should be charged like a criminal.
You're right. What do you think about that, Russ, from attorney standpoint?
I mean, I agree. Actually, I think it's worse. If you're someone who holds a position or a title or some type of power and to act as a criminal under the color of power, that's even worse. I mean, you're gonna be a criminal, but don't disguise yourself as a good guy and ain't shit,
Yeah, I 100% agree.
The crazy thing about police in America is they were never established to be the good guys. Never.
Right. Slave chasers.
Right. So that's, knowing the origins of the police and then seeing how they became in today's age, like, it's really not shocking because, like, that's what they did when they were first created. And then a lot of people argue, well, it's not like, because if you just do a vague search, you're going to get a different search result because that's really basing it off different countries. America, the police were slave catchers. They had the same looking badge, the same looking everything. They were put out there to catch slaves.
Yeah, you're right.
Essentially,
you're right, man.
And essentially, the people helping the slaves are equivalent to the cops blowing the whistle on the crooked cops or however you want to put them. You know what I'm saying? That's essential to the motherfuckers actually trying to help a nigga. Like, back in the day, the white man try to help you. That's equivalent to the officer trying to help you or trying to get you a little justice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, in this situation, I think the guy that's a whistleblower, like, he came out a while later. My question to him would be like, okay, where was all this compassion at when you were a part of the shit?
He said he saw the video, and he said
okay.
Yeah, he wasn't a part of it. He said he saw the video, and then he recognized that a cover up was happening. That's what prompted him to come forward.
Okay,
watching that video is, I've seen
crazy.
Like, I've seen a lot of police videos that were highly shocking. Like, this is definitely more like they was choking, bro, holding his nose, trying to stick something down the man's throat. When he was about to pass out, hey, folks, hey, wake your ass up, motherfucker. Choke him again, plug his nostrils. You can't fight back like that. Somebody in here with a napkin.
That's something I want to read up on. I'm gonna check that out later on tonight because I wonder what's the statute of limitation on certain stuff like that. I mean, really, I know there's no statute of limitation reporting on an incident like that, but my thing is, like, how long do you wait to talk yourself into saying, okay, let me do the right thing? Did he do it in 2 days or 2 months? You see what I'm saying?
Well, he risked his whole life and career to make that decision. That wasn't an easy decision to make. He's gonna be ostracized by the department, fellow officers. They might try to kill him, harm his family. So he had to ponder that decision for a minute before he made it. I'm just glad he made the right decision. I wouldn't even look down on him if he took a little extra time than we thought he should have. You know.
No, I'm not down on the man for saying he took too long. I'm just saying, like, what made him decide to say that? You know, did it take him 2 weeks? Did it take him 2 months to think of that? Because obviously, you already know. Hell, anybody seen the movie? What's that, American Gangster? When he turned in that $1 million unmarked money, nobody wanted to work with them cops again. You know, so it's like the same situation. You turning your back on your boys in blue. So I just wanted to know what made him eventually work his way up into doing that.
Conscious? I don't know. I mean, maybe he just was like, fuck this shit. I ain't trying to be a part of this, and I'm a risk. I mean, essentially, he did risk his career and everything. You know,
yeah.
Probably not gonna have
the
police.
I listened to what he said though. You know, he said he was talking to the boys with the stars. You know, because it goes on a lot, and they know a lot of the officers that seen and been a part of shit, and he probably know more than this incident. But I mean, hey, like you said, man, this shit gonna go on regardless. We ain't gonna stop it. But you can't stop it, and more people join who look like you.
Hello?
The hell?
Call me back.
What did he say?
Unbelievable.
Call me back, goddamn it. You see I'm on the internet.
I forgot my speaker was hooked up.
Oh man. But shit, man, we ain't gonna be on here too long, man. We're gonna go around this panel and get up out of here, man. Let's catch the ending of these little games. They still on, man. Hey man, cool daddy. You got some words for them they could use?
Man, we got another day to get it right. God bless us with another day to get it right. We pray that we have another one tomorrow. Keep making the next best right decision. Put one foot in front of the other one, and everything gonna be all right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh yeah, Yogi, you got some words for him?
Man, let me see. I didn't forgot my little saying, man. Be you to the best of your abilities, man. Don't try to be nothing else, man. Stay true to yourself.
That what's up. Hey Don, man, you on over there?
For sure.
Well, you got some words for him?
Yeah. Think about everything you're gonna do before you do it. Don't do nothing suddenly, abruptly. Just think about it, plan it out, and it'll work for you. Generally, anything you do, whether you going on a drive, think about what you're gonna do. Keep your eyes open. Don't make no moves that can harm you or your family, and it should play itself out.
Facts. Yeah, I like that. I like that words of wisdom. Salute.
That what's up, man. Well, like I say, west of the 110 here with the Monday usual. Before we go, man, I want y'all to check out the up and coming movie coming soon. You know, us fellas here on the screen, more people. It's gonna be a movie better than y'all expect. People gonna be like, damn, man. If you ain't a part of it, be a part of it. You know, a lot of people out here who see me out and about, who seeing what's going on. More people starting to be a part of it, and it's like, damn, man, I want to be a part of that because that shit look like it's gonna be something. I said, you never know, man.
Hey, man, everybody got to start somewhere, my nigga. This shit definitely dope to be a part of, for real, my nigga. I salute you, bro. This, you know, the sky's the limit at this point, my nigga. Keep working.
Real shit, man. Real shit.
There's an old African saying, old African proverb. If a man goes to sleep with an itchy booty, he gonna wake up with stinky fingers.
What? We don't got a button for that? Jesus. Please, button, some button. He go to sleep with his itchy booty, wake up with God. Hey, man. Hey, diabolical, man.
Hey, wake up with sticky fingers. He gonna be broken.
No more money for you.
No more money for you. Shit. Hey, Westside the 110, man. I would be here every. Well, I was late today, man. I'm gonna be on time next week, man.
It's all good, man. Y'all check out this commercial before we get up out of here, man. No Russ came back, but like I said, y'all check this out.
Fuck you looking at, nigga?
Yo, bro, what the fuck happened? Don't bullshit me, nigga.
Gotta get these motherfuckers above us.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with that nigga? Everybody tell that nigga he don't need to be over there, but he always over there running his fucking mouth.
Hold up. I ain't in the pan for no disease. Turn your head, bitch.
The motherfuckers thinking because motherfuckers ain't banging and shit that we ain't with that business. Who gives a fuck, man? He running his fucking mouth, man. We gonna get that shit. Fuck them.
About to go into the smoke, son.
Oh, fuck this shit.
They'll never know who took over the city.
Tell them motherfuckers, don't make me come off this hill.
Man, I had to stop off and get some hood knowledge real quick.
Get up. Listen here, man. Come to you live and direct. You come out.
Sirens echo through the night. These South L.A. streets never sleep. Bang or don't bang, it don't matter. Everybody pays the price. These streets of South L.A.
On the block since 88, matter of fact, 85, niggas still die.
Bet your bitch ass don't steal no more.
Man was found dead at the scene. No description of a suspect has been released.
Let's be real. You gotta have some kind of faith to make it in the hood. Non-affiliates in the hood. It's out.
110 to the 105, over to the 10 to the 45, LA, boy, we get it in. 110 to the 105, over to the 10 to the 45, LA, boy, we get it in. Still about to flip a script, man, I'm trying to get rich. Like I'm in Las Vegas with a bunch of fucking chips. About to breeze right by you, let the motor open up. I'm a 454, y'all niggas souped up. Flow winter like Colorado, know it be cold. I've been having money, niggas, since 10 years old. Neck froze, not me, I ain't showing what I got. Niggas got some issues, me, I'm pimping parking